Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So we do have a grouping of the oscillators starting to happen to the downside. We're in a zone which, if I just reduce the view here, look to the left, and you'll see we're just follow the green line. That's where price is at the moment. We're in an area of interest that has been in play for a number of years. We basically back to 2020 there. And you can see most of 2020 just hovering around in this area. So what we're looking for today is definitely looking to be short, but don't want to be short down here. We're looking to be short higher up. We do have a gap to the upside, and we do have some structure. Let's just get that onto the level, which is this swing low here. Now, if we just start drilling down through the time frames, starting off with the 3 hour, look at how inside bar engulfing bar. So there is something brewing here, and we are far from the moving averages. So if I just do that, that would be my breakout level. Look at the oscillators, crossed over, moving to the upside. There is definitely structure to the left. Difficult to pick up the exact level that we are focusing on, but I would assume it's kind of this. If you look, there's my one tail, there's my second tail. There's another attempt at it, so you can see there's another attempt at it. So this is kind of where we are, and I can drop it just to these two swing lows here, and you can see there you start seeing the structure straight away. So this morning we've also had a bit of a, it's not quite a pin bar, but like a range bar. It's a bit of up and down at the moment, all still within the same range. So there's my range. So we know what the drill is today. Until we break this range, we are not in this trade. So a break to the upside breaks a trend line. I would expect us then to bounce off one of two areas. So the first area would be 12,920 and then 12,951. So that's kind of the area that I would look for shorts. If we do break the upside, just get down to the 15 minutes here. Still not going to change the trend. The trend on the 50-minute is also down. So I wouldn't be chasing any breaks to the upside, to be honest. I'd have to come back and find support here before I start chasing anything to the upside. So you'll be looking at each one of these tails. Each one of these fractals here would offer resistance. So in other words, what could also happen is, that's the wrong one to do. Let's just do that. So looking for my trend line. So what could also happen is a move up into this space. And if you look to the left, there's quite a bit going on here. There is a gap up here as well. And that's what you're looking to short off. So for me, definitely looking off this trend line, wherever that may be. You need to just watch and then make sure that it lines up with one of these fractals here. You see, look there, there's a good opportunity right there in actual fact. Let's just take this one. So you can see I've got two fractals that bounce off that. We've got a 155 EMA in the same area. So 12,839 would be a fairly good area to be short off again. And it's basically going to be top of range, or alternatively just changing the range into a little bit of a flag. So that's kind of the one area, really tight stop. I'd be paying attention to that. Other one is if we do get above this area, then you're looking at this zone to be short again. And that is around 12,920 to 12,951. Then the converse is true on a break to the downside. But a break to the downside is going to be really tough because just looking to the left. You can see all those levels in there now. You can see we're sort of in a bigger range here. So a break below 12,697 and a retest of that area will get us going to the downside quite aggressively. So that is the one scenario, but I would prefer to be short up here. So that's kind of my view today. So looking at 12,951 or even in this zone here, pay attention to 12,839 and 12,800 or 12,809. So pay attention to this area. If we do start rejecting this area, it's probably a good area to be short, and you're looking for 12,697. If you do get through 12,697, then you're waiting for the retest and you're looking for a short, and that, I'm afraid, is going to be relatively messy. So you can see, if you just start drawing in your levels on the 8-hour of all the structure to the left, you can see what that's basically going to mean. And if I go to the weekly, you'll see a little bit more structure here on the left. So it's going to be a major catalyst to get it through. If it does get through, watch out below. I think you're more than likely going to start tagging some of these inside tails down here, which is going to be a big move. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view today. Definitely want to be short, but short higher up. So not really interested to chase the shorts down here. Oscillator starting to work nicely on the hour as well. I definitely want to be up in this area, top of the range or just above the top of the range. And the beauty about this is my stop area is basically I can have a 150 point stop, 160 point stop if I get it above the 155 here on the hour. Just anticipating any moves that may happen to the upside, or alternatively just wait for the structure, keep the stop as close as possible. It'd be like 30 points. If you get stopped out, it's only 30 points risk, and then wait to the next level. You've got another opportunity to get in, definitely higher up. Okay, anyway, short it is. Just need to be short or structure higher up, and possibly top of range, but I suspect you're probably going to get a fake out of this range, as people expect it to be a double bottom, and then get a rejection a little bit higher off, or even on the range height, which would be up here, for a continuation down. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.